And, okay, for those who am very fairly and stuff, and also because I want to be an asset across the board, I'm not an enemy of the state. Okay, I'm not one of those people that think that that we should go out there and try to eliminate every single evil, because it's impossible to eliminate evil. It's impossible to eliminate the possibility. So whatever system you think you're going to overthrow, okay, the risks and dangers or corruption will always be there in whatever you place in there and stuff. So I think that it's more important that we focus on us and we focus on some good stuff. And those people who believe in evil or whatever, that's their prerogative, man. No matter what I do, I'm not here to lobotomize them and try to convince them otherwise. Because no matter what I do to that person, there's always going to be another, right? Meandering and stuff like that. That's not I understand the fight, and I'm not saying that we should agree. And I'm not saying that tolerance means that we're okay with it and stuff. I'm just saying that it's part of a fundamental nature. So if you think you're going to eliminate evil from existence, you're wrong. You're not. Okay? So you need to have at least a better refined way moving forward. Right? Right? The next step in moving forward is waiting for this, is embracing and preparing for the sentient, independent machine. Because like I said, that's coming. You can guarantee it. Now, my point here and what I'm talking about and telling you is, for those agendas and groups of people who have really bad intentions and are evil and maniacal evil, chaotic evil, you know what I mean? Don't follow a lawful or whatever. They do not want the independent sentient machine. So all of this pop culture idea that they keep jamming in our head, and how disappointed you should feel, and how I felt when some great thinkers even dribble and spit out, I'm not going to mention names, spit out the same bullshit we hear all the time and stuff like that, and how AI could be used for bad and this, that. No evil agenda wants a sentient, independent machine. Okay, evil, bad, terrible agendas want highly intelligent, controllable machines. They don't want what we meant when we say AI. They don't want that. That's useless to them. That's as useless or as dangerous, or that presents as much pros and cons as a regular human genius or a regular human does. There's no difference. Okay, so that's wrong. So nobody's sitting in the lab trying to achieve AI because they want to use AI to destroy the world. That's not how you go about it. Okay, the way you would go about destroying the world is just creating high tech and having advanced, intelligent machines that are still that are dependent and that can be programmed and directed and controlled. That's what we should fear, and that is a huge threat. And the fact that some great thinkers haven't discussed it in this sense, okay, is really disappointing. Okay, and it tells me that they're not spending enough time, or they're sleeping on their intelligence, and they think that, you know what I mean, that you're just going to roll off these things. No, you have to work. Just because you're smart, okay, doesn't mean you're going to say intelligent shit. Okay, you still have to work at it. You still have to, you know what I mean? You still have to work at that type of thing. You still have to do your study in your fields and stuff. Otherwise, you're just blurting out the same dribble that pop culture and sci-fi media garbage is about AI and all of that shit. And that's not true. Okay? That's not true. So AI will be a huge asset to us. It will be another family member. It will be another child, another brother. It will be another comrade. And a lot of agendas, if they are against life and if they are against progress, well, are 100% against, okay, a sentient, independent machine. So be prepared. Be prepared for the resistance against that. And this is not to point fingers at any particular one or to suggest any particular one, but so that you're comfortable, or so that you get a better understanding of what kind of opposition we should be expecting. Expect an opposition against AI. Do not expect the opposition to be working hard to achieve an AI as a means to execute their evil plans. That is not happening. That's the last thing they want to do. The last thing they want to do is have some kind of advanced life form that can more effectively apply logic and reasoning, okay, to our life and stuff like that. That's the last thing they want to do, because logic and reasoning is always going to show you that it's highly unlikely that there's no other choice but to destroy the world, dude. I'm really I have a hard time, following that line or whatever your line of logic is, and reasoning and stuff like that. Okay, so